A fan sent us a phone that had been severely smashed. The screen and case were bent, and the back cover was gone. They explained that they had just inherited a large fortune, but it brought no joy. Tensions at home had skyrocketed, with his wife and brother constantly fighting over the inheritance. Frustrated, he drank a bit, and with nowhere else to release his anger, he ended up smashing his own phone. His only request was for us to recover the data, even if the phone couldn't be fully repaired. Can money bring so much trouble? Not in the mood. We decided to let our team's wealth expert, Master Tony, handle the repair. After all, perhaps wealthy folks understand each other better. The goal was to restore power and transfer the data to a new device. We've recently started a charity project, so all revenue from this video, along with repair fees, will go toward helping stray cats. If you'd like to join our cause to support these furry friends, you can leave a gift in the comments. To avoid any financial burden, gifts need not exceed $1. Despite the damage, the motherboard wasn't too deformed. Upon pressing the power button, we noticed a weak current fluctuation. This usually points to a power-related short circuit. Since this model's power circuits are between the dual-layered motherboard, we needed to separate the layers to investigate further. In these videos, we know that some of you watch quietly but still support us with likes, comments, shares, and follows. You're truly amazing. Checking under the microscope, we found that the power supply chip had cracked from the impact. Using a heat gun, we carefully removed the damaged chip, cleaned the pads, and tested the resistance again. It was back to over 200, confirming the short was due to the damaged power supply. We installed a brand new power chip and tested again, and the resistance was stable at 200. We powered up the board and tested it. This time, the current showed normal readings. Could all this damage really be from just one faulty power chip? We reassembled the motherboard layers, inserted it back into the casing, and ran another test. Plugging in the charger, the battery icon appeared, proving the charging was functioning, even with the bent screen. It could still display. After charging a few minutes, we powered it on, successfully entered the system, and found the screen was intact. This phone's durability might just rival the iPhone 16 Pro Max. The fan mentioned that he had private data on the phone, so he preferred to transfer it himself. We reinstalled all components, secured the screws, and the phone was back to normal, data intact. Interestingly, while our Master Tony has inherited wealth too, it hasn't changed his life much. Just made him a bit more generous than before.